Some people can pretend they are neither here nor there. And, such people, like what God explained, if you are not here, neither there, that's you're not hot, neither are you cold. That means that He said, I will spill you out of my mouth. And, it is not even a good thing to, be hot, to not be hot, neither not be cold. It's better you're either hot or you're cold. So let people know you for who you are or what you are. But some people are just too many colors that you don't know exactly who they are. Now, remember that the Yoruba secession has been on for some time now, and there are a lot of agitators and their supporters who have been, pushing this to ensure that there is a Yoruba nation. But of course, these guys have been expecting that the respected people would support them and also lend their voices so that there can be better support for the Yoruba nation. And such person is the former president of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo. Remember that he has not really said anything straight about the secession of Yoruba race, and for all of this that have been happening, he has been feigning ignorance of the secession agitation in Yoruba land. Well, I don't know why he's doing this, but of course, you will find out more in this very report. But please, if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Ensure you hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get updated anytime we drop a new video. All right, friends, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. Yes, the independent people of Biafra and some Oduduwa groups are among those clamoring for secession. During an interactive session with journalists in Sokoto State, Obasanjo was asked to comment on his feeling about those seeking to break up the country. In his response, the former president said, Agitation? I don't know anything about agitation for secession. He then left into a waiting car, which drove him to the airport from the Sokoto State Government House. Obasanjo had been in Sokoto since on Saturday, where he laid the foundation for the 3.4 billion flyover bridge and inspected some ongoing projects in the state. The former president, however, described Governor Tambuwal as not only dynamic leader, but a leader that is performing. I thank God who gave me the opportunity to honor the invitation of the governor to come and see at first hand what he has been doing to the people of the state. Looking at the present situation in the country, the economy is not doing well. The economy is not doing well. There is insecurity and COVID-19 pandemic. One will wonder how is he making things go on, particularly with the level of the state internally generated revenue. I know what he is doing among his colleagues to provide solution to insecurity in the Northwest. And what he is doing is in the nation and within his party. He is a talented person. I pray God to grant him the strength, give him the wisdom necessary and ability to continue with the good work, he said. The thing about people like Olusegun Obasanjo is, they don't just want to drag their names in the mud because they are scared. If this agitation does not work, what will I be remembered for? What will I be known for? Things like this, for some of them, they just feel it's just a matter, it's just a joke, and they are not really taking it seriously. But if he sees it as something that is very important to the Yorubas, he should be among them, among those that should be, agitating for a secession. But unfortunately, I don't think he's saying it in that manner. But somehow I hope he will be able to see to support the Yoruba agitation for a secession. Otherwise, it is really going to be difficult. Remember how some of the Yoruba leaders and kings have also not supported the agitation for a Yoruba nation because of different reasons. Some people are already enjoying the corruption in the government because they get some portion of the goodies coming out of the government. Why they forget that it is their people, the people who they serve, that are the most important, but rather they are taking from the people they are serving instead of giving to them. Unfortunately, I'm not surprised that a lot of kings and the likes would not support the agitation for a Yoruba nation, because they know what they are going to lose if it eventually happens. It's just like starting afresh and starting all over. Some of them will not be kings in, the new Yoruba nation. So it is really painful to them. You just sit down and count the cost. Like, at the end of all of this, what is in it for me? And I can assure you that is what a lot of them are thinking. Because these guys, a lot of funds go to them, these kings, they stay in their palaces, government pays them, and all of that. So they are so scared of losing all of this. And if this happens, you know exactly what that is going to mean for them. So I'm not surprised that Obasanjo is indifferent about this, because, he has been a leader before. So he's just trying to play safe, playing politics also with the minds of, Nigerians and the Yoruba nation agitators, because I don't see any reason why he cannot say, well, I am not in, I am not out. But rather what he said was, what is an agitation? I don't know about any agitation, about any secession. Perhaps he could also know and not want to expose himself to be like, hey, I've been supporting these guys. I don't want people. So, it's just two sides of all of this. Politicians, how they behave. They're neither here nor there. In case something happens, they will tell you, I never said this. I have been saying this, and I have been on this other side. So they're just trying to play safe. But of course, that is not the best way to move any nation forward. Let your yes be your yes, and let your nay be your nay. But as it is, Obasanjo's statement is just a political one. You know how it is. He might just not want others to, clamp down on his words to say that he never supported the Oduduwa agitation or the Yoruba nation agitation. Neither was he totally in support of it, just not to drag his name on the mud. So obviously it's just a political way of him handling his own issues as it is. And you know how our politicians are in Nigeria. They are not straightforward. Yes, because they don't want you to capitalize on the fact that they said yes to a particular thing when they actually meant a no. But really, they should learn to be firm and say it as it is, so that the nation can move forward. Let's not be political about too many issues, because that has cost us where we are today. It has cost us a lot, and we cannot afford to keep being like this. So, well, that is it. Please tell us what you think about the statement of Obasanjo, and of course, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.